So our social skill for this week is extremely important. And we're going to be actually working on this social skill for a few weeks. And it has to do with something called empathy. Empathy is understanding how other people feel. Okay? And it's super important in your life to understand the way that other people feel. And sometimes you can understand how someone feels just by looking at their face. Sometimes you don't even have to ask. You can just see it on their face. For example, this little boy, his name is Caleb. And I'm not even going to say a story or anything that happened to Caleb at all. I'm just going to ask you, how do you think Caleb feels? So why don't you go ahead and maybe talk to an adult or someone near you and tell them how you think this little boy Caleb feels. Just by looking at the picture. We know nothing about his situation. We don't have any idea what just happened or anything. But how do you think he feels just by looking at him? You can pause this video and talk a little bit. All right, so if you said that you think he feels happy, you are correct. And this is the way that you can tell. By looking at his face, you can see that he's smiling, right? His head is up like this. It's not like down like this. You can actually see his teeth. He's smiling so big, which means that he's pretty happy about something, right? And so I'd like you to show whoever you can in your house, what does your face look like when you are happy? And this is what my face looks like when I'm happy. Okay, I'm smiling. You can see like my eyes are even squinting a little bit. And my cheeks go up, right? My mouth goes up because I'm feeling happy. Now, each day we're going to talk about a different feeling or emotion and what somebody's face looks like when they're having these emotions. And this, I know it seems silly, like, oh, I know when somebody's happy and when they're not happy, but sometimes it's hard to tell how someone is feeling. And you should be able to empathize with other people and understand the way that they feel and try to understand the way that other people feel, because it makes you a better human being. It makes you kind and understanding of other people, okay? Because if somebody is happy, then you can be happy with them and joke around with them and play with them. But if somebody's sad, then you might not be able to do that. You might have to say to them, I understand how you feel because I've felt sad before, right? And if somebody's happy, you can say the same thing. I understand how you feel because I've felt happy before, right? So that's the whole point of the social skill for this week and probably the next few weeks is empathy and understanding the way people feel. Okay, thanks everybody.